Let's try that again. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Maya Galore, and I am back on YouTube.
I don't wanna wait another minute for you. I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. Knew it from the start there was no limit to you. Now I'm catching feelings, baby.
For today's video, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A video, and I got all my questions off my social media. I posted it on TikTok and Instagram, so my followers sent me questions that I'm going to answer on this video. The reason I am doing a Q&A video today is because I haven't been on YouTube in I don't know how long. I just decided to give an updated Q&A video since I'm not a 17-year-old girl in quarantine trying to find something to do. So without further ado, let's get started. I wrote all the questions on my iPad, and the first question is, what's your major and what do you want your career to be? So I'm just going to go ahead and give y'all my Howard intro because I go to the illustrious Howard University. My name is Amiri. I am a junior health science major from Georgia. And I want to go into the medical field, of course, with the health science major. So the plan is to go to medical school and become a doctor. I want to become a pediatric surgeon. That's the end goal. But I will be fine just being like a pediatrician. I just want to work with kids and I want to help kids feel better because I love babies, I love kids, all that. Next question, goals for this school year or 2022 in general. For this school year, I really want to focus on time management. I struggled with that last semester. With it being my junior year of college, like I'm almost done, and that's scary to say because Corona like sped everything up for me. Didn't get a graduation, didn't get a prom, none of that. And then my whole freshman year of college was online. I just got to campus my sophomore year. Now junior year, I'm going to be paying rent in an apartment. It's just, I had to grow up quickly. So I just have to find a way to manage my time so everything will just fall into place like it should be. And also just like a goal for 2022 in general is just to be happy and be financially stable. And I also want to be responsible with my money because I kind of have a problem with saving. I've been working on it.
Oh, that was a fucking lie.
And yeah, so I just want to get better at saving and not spending so much money because yeah. Next question is, what's the best thing about Howard and also the worst thing about Howard? The best thing about Howard, I will say, is the culture. Howard has so many like different cultures that you see. Like, I promise you, I don't know anything about whining or Caribbean music for real. And I'm Puerto Rican. So it was just like, just getting to know how other people have grown up. Definitely for me is really cool. Like, you just learn so much from just talking to your friends. The worst thing about Howard for me is that it's far from home. Like, I already knew what I was signing up for, but it didn't hit me how far I was from home until I actually was moving into my dorm. I couldn't send anything up there. I had to buy all my dorm stuff while I was in DC. Like, when I first stepped into DC, we had to go get all my dorm stuff. That was it. The next question is, what's my favorite college memory? That's kind of hard to answer because like I had way too much fun this semester or this year in general. I would probably say actually meeting my friends in person and like realizing like this is my group. These are the people that I want to be with all the time. And these are the people that I consider like my best friends. I'm with them all the time. I always want to be in their rooms. And we're actually moving in together. I'm so excited to see what this year has in store for us as roommates. Next question is, honest thoughts on Howard. Howard is a good school. However, it has its flaws. And all schools have their flaws. Like not every college is perfect. And everybody's like always bashing Howard this, Howard that. But it's just like every school goes through their thing, you know? So I love Howard because of the people. The students make Howard, and I will always say that, and I will always believe that. Because if we didn't have a great student body, Howard would not be as fun as it is now. So shout out to HU students. One thing I wish I would have known before I moved into my dorm my sophomore year was how much money I really needed to save, because I blew through my savings. Not even that first full month. It was probably like a couple weeks into it. I had to find a job so quickly, and I didn't get paid until probably 2 weeks after. So I was still struggling between me starting a job and then getting paid. So it was rough. So my advice to anybody who has not been in college yet: save up as much money as you can. It's like way more than $1,000, please. You'll be looking crazy, because DC is an expensive area, and I didn't think about that, like how expensive DC is. And that's another thing why I don't like living in DC, is because it's so expensive. But regardless of where you're living, save up a lot of money. Next question is, what advice would you give to your younger self? That's a great question. Some advice that I would give to my younger self is to not worry about what other people think about you. I knew when I was little, or when I was younger, I always cared about what others thought of me, and it really affected me when someone like didn't like me, or they had this image of me, and I'm just like, what did I do for you to think of me that way, or see me in that way, or what did I do for you to treat me like this? I would just tell myself to not blame me for what other people are doing to me, because I had a habit of doing that. Like, girl, don't worry about them. If they're being mean to you, if they treating you like crap, then they ain't meant to be in your life, and that's just that. Like, let them act the way they acting. Bye. You can go. Shoot. Another question is, what's my big three? My big three is, my sun sign is a Leo. I was born in August 17th. My birthday's next month. And I'm a Libra moon and a Libra rising. That's my big three. I really don't know too much about astrology, but when I do read up on like my big three, it's so crazy to me how true that stuff is. Like, it really blows my mind. Dang, how do the stars make me act like this, make me think like this? It's just crazy to me how stuff like that works. And every time I send like somebody my chart, they be like, it makes a lot of sense. They can tell this is true about me. It's crazy. Another question is, do you regret anything in life? I don't want to say I regret anything, but if there were some things that I could go back and change that I have done in the past, I would. Just like some stupid mistakes I made in high school, I would probably do that. But I don't want to say I regret anything, because there's nothing I can do to change it now. All I can do is just make sure I take those losses and turn them into lessons. Like, learn from my mistakes and just keep it pushing, because it's no reason to dwell on the past. So there's that. The other question makes me feel like I'm Beyonce, because it says, what's your aspiration in life?
Oh, my aspiration in life. Wow, that's a great question.
My aspiration in life. I don't know. My aspiration in life is to just be helpful when I'm older, and continue to help others, and continue to be there for people, continue to be a good person, and to just be happy with where I am, whatever I'm doing in the future, because who knows what could happen. I could possibly just change my whole mind and be like, I want to do this instead. So I just want to be happy in the long run of whatever I choose to do when I am older. Next question, have you ever been in a tough spot that you couldn't get out of? I don't think there's ever been a spot that I couldn't get out of, because if I couldn't get out of it, then I wouldn't be where I am today, I guess. But I guess you can say Christmas time last year, it was a very rough time for me. So it was just hard to like have hope that things will get better, because just mentally I was not there, and I was just like going through it mentally. It's like depressed and all that stuff. So I feel like that would be considered a tough spot that I couldn't get out of, even though I'm getting better. I won't say I'm completely happy. Like, I'm content with where I am in life right now. and that's about it. Somebody asked me what made you dye your hair. Got my hair dyed for the very first time when I was 18, literally the day after my birthday. I was like, I want to get my hair dyed. So I dyed it like this brownish color at first, and I left my roots really dark. But I recently dyed my hair again in December, and it's faded a lot, like, because as you can see, like, I have a lot of black right here, but it was like, it was a ginger color. I'm gonna put a picture in there for y'all to see, but I was a ginger, and I don't know what happened, but now it's like this blonde color. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm not a ginger anymore, but I want to go back to the ginger phase or my red hair phase. I don't know. Someone asked me from Howard, one of my Howard friends, they asked me, what is your best fit that you can also dance in? I have this orange jumpsuit that I wore to a party one time, and that really, my thing was thinking, I ain't gonna lie. But also biker shorts are my favorite thing, or shorts in general. But most likely, if I'm at a party, I will probably wear biker shorts. So yeah. Last question of the whole video is, what is the worst way you've been flirted with? I'm trying to think. I remember when all the HBCUs were having this bomb threat, and this guy slid in my DMs, and he was like, let me try to find it. Okay, I found the screenshot. He was like, so like I said, it was when all the HBCUs were having these bomb threats, and Howard had a bomb threat as well. So he DM'd me on my Instagram, and he was like, you got a man, ? With these bomb threats, we gotta be safe, and we should def partner up. And I was just like, sir, no thank you. No. It wasn't for me. It was a no for me. No thank you. He kept going, and he was like, I'm saying we bunkered down right now, and when we not, you want to get something to eat. And then I didn't reply, because no, this is not for me. And then another time I was at a party, and this guy, he just kept coming up on me, kept rubbing on me, and he like forced me to give him my number. And I gave him my number. He called it while I was right there, and like, imagine if I would have gave him a fake number. So I gave him my number, and he called it, and then he kept texting me. He will call me out of nowhere some days, and I just didn't reply. Like, that forcing it stuff, I'm not into that. Like, don't force yourself on me, because that's not gonna make me want you. Ew. Especially like if you're just now meeting me, this is how you're trying to get me? No. Let's pack it up. Anyways, that was the very last question that my followers on social media asked me. So I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna plan my uploading schedule around my work schedule, because I work like 40-hour weeks. So it's gonna be tight. Like, I only have 2 days off. So that's probably gonna be when I film and when I upload. So maybe Wednesday and Sunday, I'm not completely sure. When I'm completely sure, then I'll let y'all know. My off days will also be the same when I do go back to school. So I should be on the same schedule when I go back to school, so I can keep up with it. But thank you guys for tuning in to my updated Q&A video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment down below what you would like to see from me, like what type of videos y'all want to see and stuff like that, so I can get a list going so I can please y'all. Thanks for watching. See you next time.